Psalm 82, verse 6. Now I have said, ye are gods, ye are nZambi. Okay? Ye are nZambi. When we say nZambi, listen very careful. When we say nZambi, you are not only addressing the Most High. Okay? You're not only addressing the Most High. When you say nZambi, you are addressing him first, but you are also acknowledging the divinity in you. Oh, okay.
The
I
spirit
know
is
you
one.
don't. I know you don't get it. I know you don't get it, but
The spirit is one, brother.
okay. Listen to me. In our spirituality, now let's yes, in our spirituality of Congo, the words. How can I explain this? In Congo spirituality, words are power. Yes, and words are power, and we know that the world is governed through vibrations and frequencies and the energies that those frequencies and vibrations produce or carry. Yes? Yes? Mm,
Yes.
Ngeta,
Yes.
ngeta.
all right. Now, when Tatanzambe created the universe, he spoke. Yeah? Now, his word have energy. They vibrate. All our words, when we speak, there's vibration, there's frequency, there's energy, there's a sound. And those energies go through the air. Now, our energies, they are just momentarily. They reach a certain point and then they fade away. But the energy of the Tanzambe is still active and upholding the entire cosmos, the entire world, the entire universe, because he upholds the universe by the power of his words. Yeah, spoken words. We spoke once. And those words, the vibrational and the frequency, the energy of those words are still upholding the whole of the cosmos till today, till the end of time. Yeah. So there are vibration energies. And in the Kikongo or Congo spirituality, there are four levels of vibration. Yeah. Oh, I said four. I mean five. There are five levels of vibration and energy. Now, I will write them down. Okay. You still can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one is Ba. Then we have B. And we have B. Bo. Okay. Now, when we say Nzambi, B, we tap into this frequency of power, the B. Yeah. And the B, Yes, you see? So the B signifies the internal fire, the inner fire, the fire in you, in you. Have you? There is a first in, I think, the book of Timothy. If you know this verse, just let us know so that we can read it, maybe. But this verse says, "Let those who call upon the name
nZambi.
of Yiseka'yah break with unrighteousness." Yeah, and no one can say Yiseka'yah is Lord or Kosi, Kolo, without the Spirit. In other words, if this fire of me, this power, if that it's not inside of you, you can't really worship that nZambi. You cannot. If the spirit of he who raised him from the dead is within you, yes, that's the requirement. So that fire must be found in you. And that's the frequency, the energy of be when you say zombie. Yeah. When you say zombie, you are looking up and in. Yeah. When you say zombie, you are looking up to him and in yourself. All right. Brothers and sisters, are you do you understand what I'm saying?
100.
Hallelujah.
Yes?
You're
Yes.
Yep.
confirming everything.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Awesome, eh?
So
Oh,
it goes back to what you said that you acknowledge Tata and then the divinity within you.
Yes, exactly. That's it. Yeah. So as soon as you
mhm.
say zombie, you are not only calling out to him, but at the same time, you are looking in. Okay, it comes down to this. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tatan Zambi. Isaiah said, don't go and search for what? The kingdom. Why? What did he say? It is where?
Within
In
you.
In you.
Hallelujah.
You see? So when you know Congo spirituality, the Bible will make more sense.
Hmm.
oh.
Bible will make
Mhm.
more sense. In Christianity, they will just tell you, no, it's within you, but you don't really have the profound spiritual understanding of it. You will just hear, no, it's in you. Look within you. What do you mean? Look within you. It is in you. What do you mean? No, it is nZambi. You tap into the third frequency of Mbi. So therefore, the fire must be found in you. And without that fire, you cannot really connect with the name. You cannot really enter into the Sambila, the coming together, the fusion of oneness, the Bomosi or Bomoko. It's not possible. Yeah. So
Wow.
you must recognize the spirit, the power, the zombiness, if I may call it like that, the zombiness in you. Therefore, we read once again, I have said, you see? So I have said, it's like, I told you before. I told you before. Don't you realize that ye are zombie? You are gods. You have the internal fire within you. It's in you. You are different, but you will die like men.
Pastor, een vraag. Is dat alleen voor de Bantus, Israëlites of iedereen?
Dat is een hele goede vraag, Indira. Hier spreekt hij tot de Bantus. Hier spreekt hij tot de Bantus. Ja? We komen daar wel hoor. We komen daar. Hierna lezen we een ander vers. Dan ga ik het uitleggen. Oké?
Ja, goed.
Yeah. You know, she asked a question if this is only for the Bantus. I said, yes, it's only for the Bantus. Yeah, it's okay. Not to elevate ourselves. We did not choose to be chosen. we didn't have any election. But he said, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. Yeah. Jacob he loved, Esau he hated. It was his choice, not ours, not mine. So people will hate us for that. And they did hate us for that. The Kadiampemba, the sons of the devil, the sons of Cain, they did hate us for that. They put us in slavery. Yeah. But we are, without a shadow of a doubt, the Bana nZambi, the sons of nZambi, the sons and daughters. Okay. But you will die like men. Yeah? But you will die like men. So even though we are the sons and daughters of nZambi, yeah, and we are called his children, children of the Most High, children of the Most High. It means that they are levels. So they are levels. There are children here, there are children here, but we are the children of the most, the highest. The highest. That nZambi, when he divided the world, he formed 70 nations. Yeah. He formed originally 70 nations. 70 nations. Later, 2 nations came above those 72. The nation of Yakuba and the nation of Esau. Okay? Now, these 70 nations, that nZambi put principalities over those 70 nations. So those 70 nations were ruled by angelic beings. Yes, they were ruled by angelic beings, but Yisolele was his portion. You see? So out of the nations, he created his own nation. All the 70 were ruled through principalities, angelic beings. But that nZambi himself had his own people. And that's the difference. He had his own people. And all principalities, they fought against the people of that nZambi, the people whom he chose for himself. One day we will go in depth into this topic. It's very, it's an awesome revelation. But you will die like men. Okay, let's jump to Genesis 5. Verse 1.
Verse 1?
Yes.
This is the book of the genealogy of Adam. In the day that God created man, he made him in his likeness of God.
Ingeta. In the day that nZambi created Adam, he made him in the likeness of nZambi. Yeah? Okay. Now look at verse 2. No, wait. Verse 3.
And Adam lived 130 years and begot a son in his own likeness after his image and named him Seth.
Okay. See? And Seth means a seed or a new seed. He has given me a seed again because the righteous son, Abel, was killed by Cain, the wicked. So he created Adam according to Genesis 1, verse 26, in his image and likeness. But here he's only saying that he created him in the likeness of nZambi. Where's the image? Where's the image? Now, in Genesis 5, Adam is kicked or expelled out of Eden. Yeah, he's no longer wearing the glory. He's no longer in the glory of that nZambi. So that nZambi, because that word for image in the Yiddish, it also translates as and shadow. Shadow. You know what shadow is? Something that covers. Yes. So when it says image, you must know that it's talking about a sort of a covering. A sort of a covering. Image. Okay. I will just go to Genesis 1, verse 26. Selem. Yeah. In the Yiddish, Selem. Shalem. A phantom. Yes. Now, this is what you will read. Image is a likeness of a resemble. Um, yes, that's what you get when you search up the word in the blue letter Bible. It will tell you an image is a likeness called from its shadowing forward. See here? Yeah, do you see? Is so called from its shadowing forward. Yes? Okay. Because if image has in its essence and definition the same meaning as likeness, demut, so why are they using image? He created him in his image, in his likeness. Doesn't make any sense. Image means a sort of a shadowing. Yes, a sort of a shadowing. So it means actually it's like a reflection or a duplication of the glory of nZambi was upon him. And therefore, he carried that image, that shadowing, that same glory, that same form spiritually. I don't know how to explain it. I'm doing my best. Yes. So keep in mind when you think of image, it's like an Listen, this jacket, you see this jacket is nice, eh? This jacket is displaying my form, right? You see, it suits my form. So it's made in my image, in the likeness of my posture. So I put it on. That is that image. It's like that shadowing that he was clothed in, that glory. Now he lost it. He lost it. So when you go to Genesis 5, the book tells you nZambi created him in his likeness. What's that word likeness? That word likeness in the Yiddish is demut. Yeah, we see it here. Demut. And demut, let's just go Genesis 5. Let's go there.
Zie je, elk baantje zou zomaar eens verrassend leuk kunnen zijn. Ik hou van verrassingen. Nee, ben je weer aan het slapen?
Iemand heeft zijn geluid aan, hè?
Ja.
Is leuk hoor, met kinderen kijken, maar doe maar even je microfoon op mute. Yes, here you see demut. He created him in his likeness. It's demut. Now, what does demut means? Demut means similitude. 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 And do you know that Massa, he saw the similitude of the nZambi? So people will tell you, no, God has no form. He is spirit. They are lying. nZambi does has a form. He looks like you and me. Okay. He has afro hair. He's black. He sit upon the throne. So if he's just spirit, how does he sit on the throne? If he's just a spirit, he doesn't have a buttocks. So how does he sit? The Bible, says that he has hands, he has feet, yeah, he has a heart. His heart can be broken. So he looks like us, right? And I behold, thrones were set down, and one sat upon it, and his hair was white like pure wool. He has woolly hair. He sits upon the throne. So when Miriam and Aaron were discussing with Massa, nZambi came down and said, why do you fight with him? He is my servant, and he sees my form. He beholds the form of that nZambi. It's this word here, similitude. Yeah, similitude means a likeness, a form. Yeah. So demut means likeness. It means form of a human. Yeah. Now, resemblance is another word. Resemblance. So when he created us, we were in his likeness, meaning that when you go into Kikongo, demut is the word Muntu, which means a person, and Bumuntu, humanity. So in the mind of our ancestors, Muntu is the person who was created in the likeness of nZambi. See? So when we say Muntu, we are referring to the humanity that the nZambi created. Yes? You see how deep it is? So when we say Muntu, Nazam Muntu, I am a Muntu, you are saying, I am the humanity that the nZambi created. And that's why the nations hated you. They were like, man, we have to kill and destroy these people. What the heck? No. Brother Ron.
Quick question. I saw in the blue letter it said that image was a feminine noun. Does that speak of that we are the bride?
Yes.
Yeah, it might, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It might, but we do know that zombie is not male nor female. Okay, because he has both qualities. He's like a mother who cares, eh? But he's also as a father who disciplines. Yeah? He has both aspects. Yeah? And also, when he created Adam, Adam had everything in him. Yes, he had the woman also in himself. Yeah? So the woman, therefore, when they come together, they are truly becoming one again.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are truly coming and entering into that dimension and function activity of fusion. Sambila. Yeah. Okay. So our ancestors, they considered themselves to be the humanity that the nZambi created. The humanity. Therefore, they were called Bana nZambi. But even though they are Bana nZambi, they will still dying like men. Yeah, dying like men. They are the sons of God, but they are also immortal bodies. Yeah? They are immortal bodies and they are dying. And when you go to the book of First Corinthians 15, yeah, let's go there. Let's read it. First Corinthians 15. I think one of the first 30, 50. Man. This incorruption must put on, or something like that. 50, 50, 53.
53?
Yeah, our struggle, you know what our struggle is? To defeat death. Yeah, that's what Yiseka'yah came to do, to defeat death. In the book of Hebrew 2, he came to defeat death and he took the keys of the grave away. Yes, read it.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
There you have it. See, we are nZambi, sons of nZambi, but we are dying like men until this corruptible has put on incorruption and this mortal immortality. Yeah, and first, the first beneath it.
So when this corruptible has put on incorruption, and this mortal has put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that it's written, death is swallowed up in victory.
Ah, yes, see, death is swallowed up in victory. At the moment that Adama, our ancient ancestor, broke the covenant that nZambi decreed, now you will die. And he started dying. Hmm? He started dying. So his fight now was to defeat death, to defeat it. Yiseka'yah Congo came in Hebrew 2. Let's jump to Hebrew 2. Now, someone asked me a question, why do you quote out the New Testament? I think you don't mind me quoting out the New Testament, right? Oh, yes, Hebrew 2, let's start from verse 9.
All right, verse 9. But we see Yesiah, who was made a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he, by the grace of God nZambi, might taste death for everyone.
Hallelujah. You see, that he, by the grace of nZambi, should taste death for everyone. Verse 10.
For it was fitting for him, for whom are all things and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons to glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through sufferings.
Yes, salvation. Yeah. So we were dying, even though we are zombies, sons of zombies and zombie, we are dying as men. Yeah. But Isaiah came to restore and to give us victory over death. Because a zombie must not die. He must not die. So he came to restore, to bring salvation. Now look at verse 14.
Inasmuch then as the children had partaken of flesh and blood, he himself likewise shared in the same, that through death he might destroy him who had the power of death, that is, the devil, and release those who, through fear of death, were all their lifetime subject to bondage.
You see that? So what kept us in bondage spiritually is the fear of death. It's the fear of death. Now he came to set us free from that bondage. And but the thing here is that when he came, for as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same. So he came in the flesh and blood of the children. Who are the children? Who are the children? The children are those who are called the Bantu, the Israelites, the Bana nZambi. So he came to his own flesh. He took the flesh and blood of his people. Now the question is, who are his people? Who are those children? Who are his people? Because he came in their flesh, in their blood, to save them. Matthew 1, verse 21. And he will save his people from their sins. Yeah, Matthew 1, verse 21. And he will save his people from their sin. Why? Because he came in their flesh, in their blood. He partook of the same. Okay. And when he died, the Bantu flesh died. When his blood was spilled, the Bantu blood ran. So he had the same blood, same flesh. So therefore, he is now taking that power away. He took that power away from the devil. He destroyed the power of death that the devil possesses. to deliver them who through fear of death were all their lifetime subject to bondage. Now, when does death has power over us? When we live outside of the commandments of Yakongo,
Mm.
of Yahuwah. When we live outside of his commandments, death has power over us. So he came to deliver us, to save us. Salvation also brings to restore and to bring back, to bring us back and to restore us as the Bana nZambi. Yeah? So now the Mbi is the inner fire. You cannot call upon his name without the inner fire, the eternal fire of the Spirit burning in you. Okay? So you must operate in that dimension. Let's go to Hebrew, no, Ezekiel 36. Um, Ezekiel 36. Let me see. Okay, read verse. Let's start at verse 26. Let's start at verse 26.
I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I will take the heart of stone out of your flesh and give you a heart of flesh.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. A new heart also will I give you. That's it. Your heart must change. Yeah? And a new spirit will I what? Put within you. Yeah? You see that spirit? I will put my spirit within you. That is the third vibration in the Kikongo spirituality. That's the B, which signifies the inner fire. The fire is the spirit. Yeah? The inner fire. I will put my spirit in you. I will take away the stony heart, that's the heart of rebellion, and give you a heart of flesh, that's a living spirit. Yeah. In verse 27. Yeah, in 27, he repeats again. Yeah, so he emphasized when they repeat, it means that they're putting an emphasis on it. And he's saying, and I will put my spirit within you. And what's the consequence of it? The consequence of it is that the spirit will what? Cause you to walk in my statutes, and you shall keep my judgment. Now, how can you keep the judgment of nZambi, of Yah Congo? How? You
The
must have the
spirit.
inner fire. The inner fire. See, that's why many people have a difficulty. They find it hard to keep. The law is spiritual. As you can see here also, he says, when the spirit, that inner fire is in you, let those who call upon the name of Yakongo, the name of Yiseka'yah, break with all wickedness on righteousness. Because when you call upon his name, you are looking up and you are looking within. So he will put his spirit in you and cause you to walk in his statutes, and you shall keep his judgment. That's when we will dwell again in the land.